Now that we've created a report definition, it's time to look at the results with the Dynamic Report Viewer. The viewer will also let us make a number of layout changes on the fly, including grouping data, filtering data, rearranging columns, drilling down to detail reports, and exporting data. Let's take a look. All right, here we are at our certificate completion report definition. I'm going to scroll down. I've made a couple of changes so we'll have some more data to play with. I've added, in addition to the learning path, each of the courses within the learning path. I've selected Cambria, Dallas, and San Diego as our teams to show. We're going to be showing the LMS admin certification and Accord webinars roles. And I think other than that, we're pretty much looking at the settings we've chosen already. Okay, here's the data that's returned by our report. Now, a complete report can be a lot to look at, and looking at the raw data might not be the best way to review the information. One of the first things we can do is group the data by any column on the report. Let's say we'd like to group this data by teams. All I need to do is click and drag the column name into the header, and the report will be immediately reformatted. You can see that I have one team for Cambria, Dallas, and San Diego all neatly grouped together. Okay, we've grouped by team. Now let's, within the teams, group by learners. I'm going to go ahead and take the username, and notice I'm only pulling it about halfway into the header here. Then I let go. And now you can see that I have, within the Dallas team, Daniel, Fernando, and Manuel, each grouped separately from the other. Now we're going to apply a filter. Let's limit the report to a single team. I'll start by entering the text that I want to filter on. Next, I click the filter button. In this case, we'll use San Diego, and I'll choose equal to, which will limit my results to only the team called San Diego. Now the report contains a single team separated out by each learner. If I want to limit my view to a single specific learner, all I have to do is add a filter. Let's do that. I'm going to add Tully, and I'm going to choose contains, which is going to only use strings that have Tully in the username. And that brings us down to one user. So with just a few clicks, we've tailored the report to present just the information that we're looking for. Now that we've grouped and filtered the report results, let's reorder the columns. I'd like the team column to be placed next to the username. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the column header, just drag it off here to the left, and let it go. Now I have team, then username, course, folder type, and so forth. You'll notice we have two links to the right of each row. The first column, LE Details, will drill down to view the specific LEs within this folder. The second, Child Folders, will open a view of any child folders within this folder. Remember that a folder in this context is the course, Catalog Management. Please note that not all reports will give you access to drill down links. Let's take a look at the Enrollment Basics course and view the LE details for that course. Drilling down opened a copy of the Learner Activity Transcript report with LE detail. This report shows each learning element in the folder that we just selected. In this case, we're seeing all the LEs in the Enrollment Basics course. We can see that all the LEs have been completed, and the quiz was passed with an 80% score. Now the blue font here tells us that the score is also a drill down link. Clicking on the score will open the Learner Activity Score with Question Detail report for this specific attempt. The Question Detail report shows each question in the quiz, the correct answer, and the answer that the learner actually provided. And we can see that this learner missed this question, and they also missed this question. If you'd like to move back to the higher level reports, select the Previous Reports pull-down and select the level to which you'd like to return. Finally, we can export data to either a PDF, Excel, or CSV format. The PDF and Excel formats will honor the layout that was created with the Dynamic Report Viewer. CSV will ignore groupings and download the raw data. Typically, PDF files are a good choice for viewing only. Excel is great if you want to create custom spreadsheets, and CSV is ideal if you're exporting the data to an external database or report writer. If you'd like to save any of the changes to the layout you've made, go ahead and click Update. This concludes our lesson on the Dynamic Report Viewer. Our next lesson will review report automation and scheduled deliveries.